Aaron Chia and Sowi Ik of Malaysia. They're the number 5 seeds here, up against the Olympic champions and number 3 seeds Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin. Now this men's doubles we're about to watch is the last of the men's doubles quarterfinals because, as we've just witnessed, the defending champions came through. I was telling you earlier about Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi coming through in 3 games, that all Malaysian affair. Right at the bottom of the draw in the battle of the right and left-handers, both pairs, the Danes and the Japanese combination, consisting of a right and left-hander, and it was the World Championship silver medalist Hoki and Kobayashi that came through in 3 games, an hour and 17 minutes for that battle. So who will play against Hoki and Kobayashi? We are about to find out, because we know it will be an Olympic medalist. But will we have 2 pairs from Malaysia in the semi-final stage? As you can see, there's only 5 different nationalities in quarter-final stage. 4 seeds, only 1 in the top half. So there's a very, very strong men's doubles competition here at the DAIHATSU Indonesia Masters. Well, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin's place in the World Tour finals is secure, even so they're way down at number 49 on the race to Bali. And that is because all reigning world champions, Olympic champions, I beg your pardon.
And world champions.
No, not this year.
Not this year, but normally.
Normally the world champions.
Yes.
So either an Olympic year or World Championship year, the winner of the gold medal in those events gets an automatic invitation
Precisely
to the World Tour finals. So this pair, bronze medalists in Tokyo, and they caused a sensation by beating the pair we've just been watching, Gideon and Sukamuljo. But here are the Olympic champions, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin. Well, the Olympic champions only making their 2nd appearance as a pair here at the Indonesian Masters. Played last year, they were quarter-finalists as the number 7 seeds, lost out to Hassan and Setiawan, who went on to reach the final. Hassan and Setiawan were the number 2 seeds. They lost in yesterday's encounter in a repeat of the World Championship final. They lost to Hoki and Kobayashi. Now, as you can see, this is the 4th meeting between these 2 pairs, and the pair from Chinese Taipei, the Olympic champions, have won all 3 previous encounters. The last time they met was the final of the Toyota Thailand Super 1000 event at the beginning of this year. 21-13, 21-18 in 36 minutes. But just to remind you that those events in Thailand at the beginning of the year counting towards last year's World Tour finals, not counting towards this year, 2021. So the results from that not in the race to Bali. Aaron Chia, as you can see, is 24 years of age, born in the ancient city of Malacca. And he and his partner went up to a career high of number 7 on the world ranking earlier this week. And that was because last week's number 4s, the Olympic silver medalists Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen, were removed from the ranking list. So Wei is 23 years of age. And just to elaborate on that, the Chinese pair were removed from the ranking list because of the retirement of Li Junhui.
Yes.
Now, looking at their matches so far, in the first round they beat the left-handed Ben Lane and his partner Sean Vendy in 3 games, 21-8 though in the deciding game. And the second round against the pair promoted from the reserve list, only 21 minutes. We watched that, didn't we, Morten?
We did.
Yeah.
That was very convincing.
It certainly was. So to the number 3 seeds, Li Yang is 25 years of age, born in Taipei. And they are enjoying their 42nd week, consecutive week, as world number 3s. Wang Chi-Lin is 26 years of age. They're both 26 years of age. Did I say 25 for Li Yang. If I did, I do apologise. They're both 26. And he's much taller of the two athletes, 186. That's just about 6'1", just slightly over. Now, they have won 4 titles this year, 3 that don't count towards the race to Bali, but the Olympic gold medal. Apart from that, they lost in the second round of the Denmark Open, and as you can see here in Bali, they beat a Japanese pair in the first round and teammates in the second round. 3 games that first round encounter against Matsui and Takauchi. So our umpire for this one, Latif Johari, and service judge Pongo. So a 4th meeting, and these two Malaysians never beaten their opponents of today. Their opponents actually only formed their partnership at the Spain Masters of 2019. They played, was it 6 or 7 tournaments on the trot? And
they came onto the scene at the exact right time.
They did, didn't they? It was very well planned.
It
tournament
was
after tournament, new pair.
Yeah.
So they got
notional points.
Notional ranking to get into the tournaments. And then
you have to clock up enough
Yeah.
after the first 5 to be ensure that you can get into the coming tournaments. And you know, you have to be very clever when you do that.
Yeah.
On my right, Aaron Chia and Sohuyik, Malaysia. And on my left, Wang, Chi-Lin and Li Yang, Chinese Taipei. Aaron Chia to serve to Wang, Chi-Lin. Level, play.
So the Olympic bronze medalists, Aaron Chia and So Wee Ik, nearest to us, against the Olympic gold medalists,
One love.
Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin.
What a treat it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great match.
And seeing as the Olympic silver medalists have retired, in theory, you can't get better than this.
No. So true. So true.
1-all.
I didn't think of that, yes.
So the obvious question, Morton, is
Serve
this is the 4th meeting.
1.
The Malaysians have never beaten the pair from Chinese Taipei. Why? What is it about the styles of play that they struggle with?
Li Yang is extremely good at the net. He's controlling the net so well. He's of course setting up very good opportunities for a hard hitter from the back, which is Wang Chi-Lin. And here we see in the flat exchanges, they are normally really good and winning most of them. So it's a tall order for the two Malaysians to win it. But I actually think that today, due to the slower conditions, taking the sting out of the smash from Wang Chi-Lin, perhaps they can do it today.
That's an easy put away. Yeah, and I wouldn't argue with that theory. I mean, we watched a match last night, didn't we, with the Olympic champion in the men's singles. Victor Axelsen had played 5 previous matches against Pranoy, had never lost. Slower conditions makes a huge difference.
It does, and one have to praise, I would say, Pranoy for a very good match. I think he played with great quality in his shots.
Yes, he did, no doubt about it. I think we also need to praise Victor Axelsen, who posted on social media congratulating Pranoy. A very nice post. Is a true champion's post, I thought that was. Well done to both of them.
Actually discussed it, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah, it's lovely.
See, this is exactly where you run into trouble
when
you play the Chinese Taipei pair. Li Yang is so dominant at the front of the court. And then, of course, the big hammer from the back.
Serve 6-4.
pick from Aaron Chia.
7-4.
That's wide.
Service over. 5-7. Service over. 8-5.
Oh, very, very short rallies at the moment.
Yeah, as to be expected, I would say.
Well, this might be the longest rally, you know, so far.
Oh, that's good placement.
Very good placement towards the right hip of So Wee-ik. Well, prior to that rally, the longest rally was 14 shots. I wouldn't mind betting that that's the longest now.
I think you're right, Jill.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, what a beautiful disguised drop shot.
Yeah, he's got a very good technique, Aaron Chia.
Service over. 9-6.
Really seemed to burst onto the world stage when they reached the final of the All England.
Yes.
In 2019, lost out to Asan and Setiawan.
Yeah, I can't remember. Wasn't it Setiawan on one leg?
He was, yes. He had a calf injury.
Yeah. Still made it. Very, very experienced Indonesian pair. And it's also very interesting, I think, that Aaron Chia and So Wee haven't won one single tournament yet apart from winning the SEA Games.
That's correct.
Yeah. Which I think is, you know, when you are that high up on the world ranking, you have never won a tournament, an open event.
No. And
ever.
And you've won an Olympic bronze medal.
Yes. That's quite extraordinary, isn't it?
I have a feeling that Go Sung Hyun and Shin Bok Chul, their first ever title was the world title.
In 2014.
Can I be right on that? Or was it Fu Haifeng and Zhang Nang, their first title was the world title? Or the Olympic title?
They won the Olympic title.
The Olympic title.
In 16.
First ever title. I'll have to check that.
Yeah.
9-10.
But it's definitely unusual.
Yeah.
That's a good flick serve from Wang Chi-Lin.
Serve over. 11-9.
So it's the mid-game interval. With a 2-point advantage. The Malaysians. I was right.
Korea.
Their first ever title was the world title.
1,
That's
20
great.
Seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
But what a one to choose and pick.
Yeah.
If you want to win one, take the World Championship. Why not?
Absolutely.
11-9. Play.
Just wide.
12-9.
Good flick
Good
serve.
flick. Yeah.
And just look at how casual he's putting it away. So, that was an easy one. Yeah, good credit to So Woo-yik in that rally. Not only did he play the winning shot, but he actually saved, I would say, a very poor serve from Aaron, and then that's pressure on the return of serve. And So Woo-yik did really well to get that one back. So he deserved that point.
Oh, that was a perfect serve.
9.
Wow.
Yeah, he's playing that tumbling serve, as we discussed quite often. And sometimes it's sort of suddenly just getting out of control for Aaron Chia, and it goes way too high. But when it's good, it's really, really good.
Yeah. Well, that was a run of 5 straight points.
Serve 16-10.
Oh, well, just as well for Aaron Chia that that was long.
Yep, taxi. It's going all the wrong way.
Oh, it's very one-sided at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, opening game go to Malaysia.
8 of the last 9 points.
Good. 19-10.
9 of the last 10 points.
And it's very much around the service situation.
Serve 11-19. Play.
Don't believe it.
How on earth did he get that one, Aaron Chia?
That is outrageous.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's really, really good.
Well, talk about showmanship.
Yeah,
That's unbelievable.
it was not a normal shot behind the back. This is really very, very difficult.
That is amazing. If that doesn't make the play of the day, I don't know what will.
Serve 12-20.
And he takes it like the most natural thing in the world that he plays such a good shot. Oh, swing and a miss from So Woo-yik.
13-20.
Opening game,
First game won
21-13 in
So
favour of the
Woo-yik.
Olympic bronze medalists
21-13.
against the Olympic gold medalists. Opening game, just about 12 minutes. Very convincing for the Malaysians. just before we start the second game.
Part 1, 20 seconds. Part 1, 20 seconds.
That fantastic shot from Aaron Chia.
Yes, behind the back.
Behind the back.
Yes.
Do you know what that reminded me of? There was
No.
a football goalkeeper, Colombian.
Second
Do you remember
game.
who backheeled?
Level.
He did a scorpion kick
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
backheeled the ball off the goal line.
Yes.
It was that sort of outrageousness from
I
Aaron
actually-
Chia,
I've
wasn't it? Do you
actually
remember
seen-
that?
Yeah, I've seen that one. That's outrageous.
Aaron.
That's insane.
Are you okay?
Ooh. What's happened here? Has he hurt himself, Li Yang?
Liang, okay?
I think he's a strong athlete. Very seldom something goes wrong with him. Very agile.
Serve 1-all.
So what have the Olympic champions got to do here? I mean, we talked right at the start about the reason the Malaysians had struggled against their opponents in the past because of the speed of Li Yang at the front of the court. But if they're not able to play their normal attacking game, the gold medalists, what should they be trying to do instead?
I think that first of all they have to be more persistent in their attack, like this. This is persistent. Oh, well played by Sowiik. Here is another opportunity, and that's what I mean. They have to be very, very persistent in their attack, not giving it away too easily when they got it, and then, of course, counter-attacking shots are coming back. And then if you give in too easily on it and say, okay, never mind, I just play it to the back line and see what happens.
Yeah.
You have to be really in there and try to win these also very difficult ones. And I think they've given up too easily on a lot of opportunities in the opening game.
Yeah.
And I don't think they will do that here in the second game. On top of that, what we discussed actually in the other men's doubles as well is that Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin now is playing the fast end, which means that their attack possibly will be a little bit better as well. So I actually think without
3-all.
you know anything, 3-all in this second game, I think we will have a 3-game match.
Okay.
But of course I can be so wrong.
Yeah.
Seen before. It's just I kind of sense that I think we will have 3 games.
And in fact, the pair from Chinese Taipei did have 3 games in their opening match, didn't they? Matsui and Takauchi
4-3.
came back from a game deficit, losing the opening game.
But they definitely do not consider ends, because otherwise they would have chosen ends. The toss of the coin, and they actually chose to either serve or receive. They did not choose ends.
Okay.
Play.
That's in. Yeah.
5-4.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's 2 disguised drop shots. He's won outright winners
Yes.
already in this second game.
Yeah. And I already sort of see and sense that urgency and persistency in the attack of the pair from Chinese Taipei. It's much, much better here in the second game
5
already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it was Wang Chi-Lin. that
It
did
was.
that.
It was.
7-5.
The long arm with the reach. Got there first.
Serve 6-7. 7.
Oh, great interception from Li Yang, my goodness me.
8-6.
Earlier on in the rally, I thought his racket was down by his ankles, but my goodness, he was quick onto that one.
Yeah, when he gets going at the net, he's really playing very well.
Serve 7-8.
That was very, very good scrambling from Aaron Chia. When he was getting that one there, and he's getting it with such a good length on his lift. That was pretty well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. Right, serve there.
Serve
Li Yang alert to it.
9-8.
Look at that. Crikey.
Yeah, very quick reactions from Li Yang.
Oh, brilliant.
10-8.
I remember you talking during the European tournaments, Morton, about the Olympic champions and the fact that they're a very complete pair.
Yes.
And whilst Li Yang is extraordinarily quick at the front of the court, when Wang Chi-Lin is forced to go forward, he's exceptional too.
Yeah, he's not shabby either, I should say.
No, exactly. So they can both play in either formation, which I think makes them such a good pair.
Yeah, but that's something that Wang Chi-Lin has developed over the last few years, because it's not something he had, let's say, 3 years ago. He was a definite background player, backline player, but now he can play both. And I totally agree with you, and that's what's making the partnership so exciting to watch. But also, of course, they're playing to the highest standard.
Yeah.
Play.
Oh, right.
Well done.
Yeah. Right in Li Yang's racket.
All.
I think the Malaysians are doing really well, hanging on here, 10-all. I think they've done well. And I think particularly, So Week has played a little bit above himself, which the partnership really needs for, you know, winning tournaments in the future.
Well, it is the Malaysians who have the advantage at the mid-game interval. on a run of 3 straight points.
11-10, interval.
The 1-point advantage. Their coach and former partner of Wang Chi-Lin.
It's such a good story, isn't it?
Yeah. It's amazing. In Europe, I don't think that would necessarily work to have a player going straight from being a partner of one of the players into being their coach of the new partnership.
You always see a few years of a lapse or
exactly,
in between.
Yeah. So they must be pretty sturdy characters for this to work like this.
But be reminded that Chinese Taipei for quite a while was searching for pairs. Can you remember that they were swapping and changing partnerships quite a lot until they found the right pairs?
Serve 11-all.
And at the moment, Chinese Taipei is in a very happy place when it comes to men's doubles.
Yeah.
They have an awful lot of good pairs.
It's a great serve.
12-11.
Sometimes I think he almost walks into it, though. I think he sometimes lifts his back foot, his left foot, before he's finished the serve.
It's close.
It is close, isn't it?
It's very, very close. Nice finish from So Wuyik at the front.
Serve 12-all.
Very decisive. Good pressure on Wang Chi-Lin first. Oh, wow.
Yeah, what a finish.
Wow, what a shot. That's exceptional.
13-12.
And I think Aaron Chia and So Wuyik really have to identify that this is a very, very good opportunity and make the best of it.
Yeah.
Got the first, they're playing well, 13 all in the second. They should try anything and everything in order to close it in 2. As you would say, seize your moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
14-13.
That's what sport's about, grasping the opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely play.
15-13.
Four of the last 5 points.
Yeah, they're into a good run here.
Do you know, there was hesitation from Wang Chi-Lin there. I think he was thinking of leaving it.
Yep.
Decided to play it. By the time he decided to play it,
Yeah,
he looked
had
down.
a look. He had a look.
Indecision costing him dear. 5 of the last 6 points now.
It's a very good run of points for Chia and So. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beauty.
Isn't it fabulous?
Serve
Just turn that racket head at the last moment.
Yeah, and even Aaron Chia was having a little smile on that one. We might not see it, but afterwards he smiled a bit. Said, "Okay, well done." Good block shot from Wuyik.
Serve 17-14.
taken. You're right about So Woo-Yik. He's playing very well.
He is. And that's what the partnership needs. It's for So Woo-Yik to sort of lift his level just a little bit. We're talking a fraction, but it's needed for the partnership.
Oh,
Aaron Chia is...
He's got him back.
Is surviving on so good skills, and we just saw it here, didn't we?
Yeah.
I was just about saying it. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty.
Yeah, found the back line too. And 19-14.
And it looks at ease, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's match point now.
20, match point 14.
6 match point opportunities.
Serve 15-20.
Brilliant. And they record their first victory over the Olympic champions Aaron Chia and So Woo-Yik. A first ever win against Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin. 21-13, 21-15, and when you consider that they were 8-10 down in the second game, that is a quite remarkable turnaround by the Olympic bronze medalists over the Olympic gold medalists. Only 31 minutes.
Yep. My prediction was not right in terms of 3 games, but I must say I think the Malaysians really, really played well here.
Yeah.
And they really seized the moment. They did all the right things and played a very solid game.
So, worthy victory and a place in the semi-final where they will play against the World Championship silver medalists Hoki and Kobayashi. Confirmation of the scoreline 21-13, 21-15 in 31 minutes. So welcome back to the International Convention Centre here in Bali. Quarterfinals day at the DAIHATSU Indonesia Masters. Well, it all started, goodness me, 5 hours ago, over 5 hours ago. It started with Cho Tien Chen